Number one overall pick, Cade Cunningham, finally made his NBA debut. And for this channel, he's going to make his NBA 2K22 debut as we are going to be doing the Detroit Pistons rebuild. And just looking over this roster, they've got a good young roster, not quite ready to compete yet. They're going to need a few more years of development from their number one and former number 7 overall pick, Killian Hayes, as well as maybe bringing a free agent or two into the Motown. But this roster is promising. Of course, Cade Cunningham, number 1 overall pick, already an 80, just a glitch, can do a little bit of everything. Now, he's not elite at one particular thing yet. Soon to see. Saben Lee, a great backup slashing. I don't know why it says pass first point. He's more of a slasher scorer than he is a assister and ball distributor, as you see by 3.6 assists per game wasn't too bad. What's his per 36? 8? Yeah, I doubt that. Corey Joseph is still in the league. My God, he's more tired than I am of saying his fucking name. And Killian Hayes just has not developed yet at this point in his career. Also at the shooting guard, they have Josh Jackson, former number 4 overall pick, I believe, in Phoenix. Just never really panned out, kind of a borderline fringe role player at this point. Frank Jackson, good scoring, just severely undersized. Rodney McGruder and Isaiah Livers, not really much to write home about. Then at the small forward position, surprise of last year's draft, Saddiq Bey. Dude was legit from 3-point range, just a good scorer. Hami Diallo coming over from OKC. Yeah, dude is fun. He's a nice slasher, not a great shooter yet. Chris Smith, I don't know anything about him. Jeremy Grant, the stud pickup from Denver. He wanted to be his own team, lead his own team, be his own man. And you know what? He played pretty fucking well last year. Not one of those elite players, but he was really good for this bad team. Kelly Olynyk came over here because, I don't know, they just threw money at him. Trey Lyles is here for reasons. Luka Garza, the stud of the Summer League. And Jamarker Pickett. Never heard of that man. Isaiah Stewart, also great. One of those undersized centers that they had in last year's draft. So a few roster things that we need to do here. I'm going to move Cade Cunningham to the small forward position. How do I do that? To the shooting guard position, which is what I actually said. Of course, he's going to be playing point guard for the majority of the minutes, but I just want him to move out of the way so that we can get Killian Hayes some minutes, even though it's, 2-3 years now of just disappointment with Killian. He still has some potential, and especially in 2K, I want to see him perform. Luka Garza is a center. That's all. And I think I am moving Kelly Olynyk. Where is that man's? Oh, Kelly. He's going to be playing center for us just for now as backup center. So let's look at this 9-man rotation for Dwayne Casey. Gonna have Corey. Yeah, okay. We're going to have Killian Hayes be the starting point guard. We'll see how that goes. Cade Cunningham's going to play the 2-1, whatever. This is positionless NBA. Cade Cunningham is the ultimate positionless NBA player. Saddiq Bey playing the 3, Jeremy Grant at the 4, and Isaiah Stewart at the 5. Off the benches, Kelly Olynyk, Hami Diallo, Josh Jackson, Saben Lee. Yes, I'm going to be good with this. I want to get Saben Lee a little bumped higher so we can flip minutes with Josh Jackson and Hami Diallo. No offense to Hami, I like him. We'll do something like this. Kelly Olynyk is getting way too many minutes. We'll give them to Saddiq Bey and maybe Killian Hayes. So let's just drop all this. Saben Lee is going to be the 6th man, and this looks good to me. I believe there's one free agent that was out there I wanted to see if we can steal. I'm not going to get Luka Garza, fan favorite. I'll get rid of Isaiah Livers because he hasn't done a damn thing. Does anybody want Isaiah Livers, by the way? If I trade away Isaiah Livers, what do y'all do for me? Is it a first? Anybody want to give me a first? I'm just trying to find some nice first round picks. You know how I do. First, anybody. Somebody. Please, dear God. All right, we're just going to cut him. Screw you, Isaiah. Get off the team. We don't like you. I want to steal from the free agent pool while he's here. Edmund Sumner, if you can believe that. 25 years old. 75 overall. Yeah, bro, I'll give you 4 years. I don't give a shit. Yes. Had I believe, ACL injury out for the year, but he's going to be a nice little pickup for us. And let's just go ahead and see how this team does. We're not going to have a great first year. It is what it is. It means we're going to have a good draft pick. Maybe we are for NBA.com power rankings 27th. And for Eric Boner, we are, or wait, 28th. Yeah, not ideal. It is what it is. And the All-Star captains are Team Giannis and Team LeBron James. On Team LeBron is Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, and Bradley Beal. On Team Giannis is KD, James Harden, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. For the reserves is Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard, Paul George, Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns, Julius Randle, and Zach LaVine. On the other side is Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, Trae Young, Zion Williamson, and Bam Adebayo. We're actually doing a little better than I expected. 12th in the power rankings. We're actually 7th for a while. Where are we, Pistons? Pistons. Okay, we're 21st in the power rankings. 22 and 27. All right, we're doing a little worse. But if you look at these middling teams here, there's a lot of teams kind of in that around 500 range. And for a while, before we just got to the playoffs, we were, I believe, 11th in the power rankings, 7th in the conference. So now we have completely cratered. That's fine. That's what we expected to go for this year. Jeremy Grant leading the way in scoring. Just not really what you want. Jeremy Grant's a perfectly fine player. He can be like a fourth, maybe third option on championship team, but right now he should not be our best player. Cade Cunningham is doing Cade Cunningham things. Sadiq Bey doing nice scoring. That's it. How's our bust doing? Killian Hayes, 10 points, 6 rebounds. I mean, I like the backcourt pairing with Cade Cunningham and Killian Hayes. I just don't know how it's going to work. Killian Hayes might be on his way out. We'll move Cade Cunningham back to the point. We'll have to see how that goes. Field goal percentages, not great at all. Kelly Olynyk is shooting 39%. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? 3-point percentages are horrible. Good lord. Hamid Diallo is the one shooting over 40%. Yikes. Free throw percentages are we at least good. 70, 60. Saban Lee can't shoot the free throw. Just end me. League leaders currently in scoring is Luka Doncic. No Pistons. Rebounds is Clint Capella, no Pistons. Assists per game is Ben Simmons, who's actually playing, no Pistons. Steals is Jimmy Butler. Blocks is Clint Capella, and field goal percentages is Zion Williamson, no Pistons. 3-point champion is currently Seth Curry, no Pistons. And free throw champion is Kemba Walker, again, no Pistons. We are just a wholly unremarkable team. Let's just call this year a bust, and we'll see what happens next season. Giannis Antetokounmpo wins his third MVP, 28 and 13 on 50, 68, 31 shooting. Cade Cunningham is Rookie of the Year. You love to see that. 18 points, 4.8 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 40, 87, 36 shooting for a rookie. That's unreal. Sixth Man of the Year is Andre Drummond because, of course, Giannis Defensive Player of the Year. Daniel Gafford, Most Improved. Willie Green is Coach of the... Is that the Pelicans because he has Zion? I believe so. Justin Taylor is looking really ugly. All NBA first team is Luka, Steph, Giannis, LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic. Second team is Russ, Bradley Beal, Anthony Davis, Julius Randle, and Joel Embiid. Third team is James Harden, Ben Simmons, Jimmy Buckets, Domantas Sabonis, and Bam Adebayo. Oliver's first team is Paul George, Ben Simmons, Giannis, Kawhi, and Bam. Second team is Drew Holiday, Cliff Paul, Jonathan Isaac, Rudy Gobert, and LeBron James. Interesting, at age 37, making the all-defensive second team. All-rookie first team is, of course, Rookie of the Year, Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Suggs, Jalen Green. All-rookie second team is Josh Gadai, Franz Wagner, Davion Mitchell, Jonathan Kuminga, and James Book Knight. We obviously did not make the playoffs. We finished 27th in the power rankings. Really fucking horrible year. My God. 30 and 52. Actually, not terrible. You see what I mean? These top 8 or 9 bad teams kind of have similar records, so I'm not horribly upset about that. We may have a good draft pick. Do we have our draft pick? I'm not sure. League leaders, scoring champion went to Luka Doncic, no Pistons. Rebounds went to Clint Capella, no Pistons. Assists went to Ben Simmons, no Pistons. Steals is Jimmy Butler. Blocks is Rudy Gobert. And field goal percentages is Zion Williamson, no Pistons. Seth Curry did become the 3-point champion. Love to see that. Steph Curry, his brother, at 2, no Pistons. And free throw champion is Jeremy Lamb, no Pistons. Gross. How did we do? Team stats wise, we're probably horrible. Points per game, 23rd. So it's 8th worst. Points allowed, 2nd worst. Point differential, 4th worst. Yikes. Field goal percentages, fucking 6th worst. Wow. 3-point percentages, okay. Just everything about this team needs a oh, our free throws are pretty good, unless Saban Lee's counting. Yeah, just not a good year. So there's going to be some moves that need to be made. Starting with Jeremy Grant is great for us. I'm fine with that. Cade Cunningham, of course. Sadiq Bey is okay. He's like a low usage rate 3, kind of like a Harrison Barnes type. Isaiah Stewart, I like him. He's just not tall enough. He gave us a double-double. That's exactly what you want, but he's 6'8". Killian Hayes, okay distributor, 10 points, 6 assists. We just, you know, we need to put it together. This team doesn't have the star power yet. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and see how these playoffs ride. First round, anything interesting? Not really that I can see to my advantage. Brooklyn and Chicago are the 6 and 17. That's weird, especially since Chicago is killing it. And Brooklyn has a healthy Kyrie, KD, and James Harden. I turned injuries off. And we are supposed to have the battle of the circles. 76ers and Clippers in the finals. Don't expect that to happen, but hey, maybe the Clippers will win a championship. Paul George is not your NBA Finals MVP, 29 and 8. Let's just jump right in, see if anyone retired besides the entire Lakers and Nets squads. Good Lord. Staff retirements. Who the fuck is Bill Bano? I do not know. Melo's going into the Hall of Fame, of course, getting his jersey retired. And any interesting meetings here? Abolish the salary cap. No. And, no. Draft lottery. So this is going to be a big thing for us. Do we have our pick? Supposedly, it's with the OKC Thunder. I wonder what trade that is for, but let's see how it goes. Back to back, baby. And look at the Rockets winning 2 and 3. You love to see that. Has it ever happened where whoever got back to back words? God, I cannot speak. I think we should try to go out and get Greg Popovich. I just don't know how much money we have. Let's see if we can. Like, hey, Pop. Okay, that's just not happening. All right, we'll go back for Dwayne Casey. Where are you? James Borrego stinks. Where's Dwayne? He's just not very good. I mean, he's good enough for us. It's fine. Bring Dwayne Casey back for now. On to the NBA Draft Combine. The fastest man of the draft is Kennedy Chandler, Jean Montero, and Iverson Molinar. Most agile is Kennedy Chandler and Vic Rose. Highest vertical is Sheldon Stevenson, Victor Mullen, and Jaden Ivey. Highest bench press is Jalen Duren and Keontae Johnson. And best shot three-pointer is Julian Champagny, Iverson Molinar, and Jonathan King. So we have the number 1 overall pick. How should we play this? Obviously, I want to take, what's his fucking name? Chet Holmgren to play our center. I mean, that just makes too much sense. But there's a lot of talent here. I'd almost want to jump back up into the 2-3 spot, pick up one of those power forwards, kind of have a super hyper young squad. But then again, Jeremy Grant was our only scorer. What are we going to do with the point guard shooting guard position? Interesting moves to be made here. What can I get for a Jeremy Grant? Because he's just not on the timeline. You look at this team. 28 years old, Kelly Olynyk, 31 years old, and then the rest, 20, 23, 21, 23, 26, 20. I mean, 2 guys do not belong. So what can I get for something like this? Drew Holiday, Spencer Dinwiddie, Clay, just completely abolish this timeline. I want to move up to like 3 with the Rockets. Is that possible, Houston? I know it's not realistic. Don't get me wrong. But if I'm like, hey, take our first... Okay, we don't have that one. If I'm like, hey, take Jeremy Grant and take Kelly Olynyk and take a couple firsts, how do you feel about giving me pick 3? Is this where we give up Killian Hayes as well? Because that's another question mark. Right now, he's backup caliber at best, and we already have Saban Lee, who's a better backup caliber point guard. A lot of moves to be made here. I'm going to give them another first and see what they do. All right, they did take that. So we have the first and the 3rd picks in this draft. Love to see it. Of course, number 1 overall, we're going to take the best player in the draft. In this draft class, it is our man, Chet Holmgren. That's how we do. Number 2 overall, going to the Rockets, is Paolo Banchero. Kind of wanted him, but that's fine. Number 3 overall, do we want Jaden Hardy or Jalen Duren? Interesting. Jaden Hardy could fit our shooting guard questions. We move Killian Hayes back down. Although I really did want Paolo Banchero. Does he shoot the 3? think he does. That's kind of why I wanted him. Where are the Rockets? Can we just get 1 and 2? Say screw it. Rockets. What's his name? Jalen Duren. It's not gonna let me trade for him. That's right. You can't trade draft day anymore. I have Jalen Green. I'll give you number 3 overall. And a couple firsts. Probably not gonna happen. That would be spicy though. What if I give you Killian Hayes? And another first. We don't have anything else. Man, don't make him untouchable. I want Jalen Green. Oh well. David Lee, Josh Jackson, Cade Cunningham. I'll give you Edmund Sumner. And I'll give you... I don't know. That's all I can afford, man. What if... Who else can I possibly trade for? I think we're just going to go ahead and take a... What's his face? Since we're here. Jaden Hardy. It's just going to be the move. Number 4 overall to the Sacramento Kings goes Jalen Duren. And number 5 to the Magic goes Nikola Jovic. So we did okay, you know, not exactly ideal. I wouldn't have taken Jalen Duren, you know, having 2 centers, it doesn't make sense. So I think we got the best possible fits on this squad for now. Let's see how we're going to do. Team player options, bring everybody back, even though they're not very good, because we have to. Especially Luka Garza, fan favorite. He's got to stay. So the next moves, obviously Cade Cunningham going back to his primary point guard position, please. Boom, boom. Need to figure out which of these guys we're going to keep. Sabin Lee or... Oh, God. Corey Joseph is still... Bro, go. Go. I'm not paying you $5 million. Go. Give me a first from the Thunder. Yeah. Is that Chris Duarte that they're just giving away? Alan Horton Tucker. You can't give up Luka Garza, though. I'm sorry. Kings want to give me a pick. The Hornets want to give me a pick. I can get Duncan Robinson, Kevin Huerter, a first and a second. Interestingly. Now we're going to take this pick from the Clippers, who always turn out to be trash in this game. It is what it is. Who's else is on the team? So we need to figure out what we're doing here. That's fine. Man, Sabin Lee should play the 2. He's just too short. Jaden Hardy, Edmund Sumner is a good enough backup. Frank Jackson can go as well. See ya. Thank you for your services, Frank. Just don't need ya. Jordan Poole. I mean, these are some good players. Jayshawn Tate, Herb Jones, Chris Duarte again. I just don't really want them. Next up, Sadiq Bey, Hami Diallo, totally fine with that. Trey Lyles can go. Luka Garza is, of course, staying. He's basically our Udonis Haslem, even though he's only a rookie. Trey Lyles, a goodbye. You're not getting $2 million on my team. Sorry. From the Cavs, yeah, I'm in. So we have, if we look at this roster, I hate these menus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we technically have 9 players. What can I do in free agency? Can I go steal a James Harden? Who fits the Detroit bad boy Pistons mentality? I'm feeling Bradley Beal. Maybe Zach LaVine. Nobody offered on him. DeAndre Ayton, we're not going to be able to get. Yeah. Colin Sexton, just too undersized. Mitchell Robinson, Bobby Portis. Because James Harden isn't it. He's not. I'm sorry. Kyrie Irving, I don't need another freaking point guard. Unless we want to go full point guard squad and just bring in a whole bunch. Bradley Beal, I feel, could be the move. Or Zach LaVine is younger. Bradley Beal's got to be it, right? It's got to be. Give him a flat contract. Say, hey, Bradley, you don't want to come here. And what other... I think we have too much money on the books to get another free agent, but it could be fun. So Sabin Lee's going to be... I think Sabin Lee's going to go. Killian Hayes is going to be my backup point guard of the future. Jaden Hardy's going to be... Move him to the 3. Sadiq Bey, move him to the 4. Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Stewart. I mean, the team, I think, can work if we get a good shooting guard. So I keep fucking going away from the screen. God damn it. All right, Sadiq Bey, you're going to play the 4. Ami, you're fine. Luka, you're fine. Jaden Hardy, you're going to play... Yes, yeah. Small forward shooting guard. Killian Hayes, Chet Holmgren, Saban Lee. Saban Lee's the odd man out, and it's unfortunate because he totally doesn't deserve that. We have 1, 2. Bring in Bradley Beal. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, yeah. All right, let's do it. Bradley Beal, you want to come to the Detroit Pistons? I'm feeling good about this, Bradley. I know you're a win now kind of player. I know you said, "Oh, I'm gonna stay in Washington for the rest of my freaking life." Well, now you're not. Now you're coming to Detroit. And we need to figure out, maybe I can even steal from the Sacramento Kings one of their point guards and just be done with this misery at the point guard position. Saban Lee, Killian Hayes, and a first. And a first. There you go. Now we have Tyrese Halliburton as our backup point guard. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Tyrese. Hold on. Tyrese. Backup point. There we go. Now we have Tyrese Halliburton as our backup point guard. So we have Tyrese Halliburton, Cade Cunningham, Bradley Beal, Edmund Sumner, Jaden Hardy, Hamou Diallo, Sadiq Bey, Chet Holmgren, and Isaiah Stewart. Luka Garza is going to be cheerleading on the bench. You love to see it. How much money? We actually have money, by the way. Can I? What would this do? That's ridiculous. I shouldn't be able to do that. Who else can I sign? I have a mid-level exception too. Anybody else want to come to this team? Bol, I'm in. Give Bol a 4-year deal. Come on down. What is going on with this rebuild all of a sudden? Damn it, I wanted the Bol. Come on, Bol, 4 years. Oh my God, we got Bol. Oh, you bitches, they matched. I hate you. Bring back Kelly Olynyk. Chris Harold, Anthony Melton, Josh Okogie, Anthony Simons. I'll steal an Anthony Simons. I don't mind. You're probably going to match that. How about Sekou Nbuya? You want to come back? He doesn't. He said, you know what? I'm done with you. Fair enough. We didn't really end on good terms. Josh Okogie, Harry Giles, Dennis Smith Jr., Vernon Carey, Jamius Ramsey. I don't know who to sign here. Reggie Perry. None of these people are jumping out to me. Maybe Bones Highland. I'm in for the Bones. Oh, we just got Anthony Simons. Well, that's cool. I don't need him, but sure. All right, I don't even know why I'm doing anything I'm doing. As for free agency, James Harden is going back to the Nets with Kyrie Irving. Bradley Beal came to us. Free agent signing of the century. Zach LaVine going to the Wizards to replace Bradley Beal, I guess. DeAndre Ayton re-signed with the Suns. Everybody re-signing. TJ Warren to the Magic. Re-signing. We also stole Mitchell Robinson. Just cause. Everybody else can go screw. I don't know what I'm doing with this team at this point. We just signed everybody because we could. Chet Holmgren is already an 81. Love to see it. Everybody's going up. Everybody's doing great things. This roster is looking spicy. And let's go ahead and jump on down into the regular season. Now, how is this goofy fucking roster going to look? Because, man alive, do I not know what I'm doing with this team. Can I get a win now wing player instead of Jaden Hardy? Because we have Chet Holmgren. We have Cade Cunningham. We have Bradley Beal. Instead of waiting for Jaden Hardy to develop, why don't I get somebody who's a stud? You know what I mean? Like, what players do we have that can play like a Jason Tatum? Okay. We just got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So I traded away Jaden Hardy. I know. But we're in win now mode. We're in score now mode. And I need somebody who's going to be a better wing player. And I'm going to move Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the point forward position where fucking everybody can play. This is the positionless NBA, baby. He's 6'6", great defender. He can be a point forward, whatever you want to call it. And we need to win now. And we have too much talent, too many players that aren't going to get minutes. So the point guard position going to be Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Halliburton. At the 2, Bradley Beal, Edmund Sumner. At the 3, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Hamou Diallo. At the 4, Sadiq Bey. At the 5, Isaiah Stewart and Chet Holmgren. I mean, this team is stacked, and we just started stacking them up even more. Now, Tyrese Halliburton, I appreciate you. You're coming off the bench. Love what you do for Sacramento. Sacramento is a cesspool, though, so you're going to have to prove your worth in Detroit. You know? This is going to be the 9-man rotation. Cade Cunningham, Bradley Beal, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Saddiq Bey, Chet Holmgren. Off the benches, Tyrese Haliburton, Isaiah Stewart, Hamid Diallo, and Edmund Sumner. Just a ridiculous team. How are we looking power rankings wise? We are getting slept on. Okay. Did I pass us? I did. We are 12th for NBA.com, and Eric Boner probably has his 12th as well because he doesn't have a single original thought in his mind. If he knew anything about basketball, he would say the Detroit Pistons are going to be the best team in the NBA this season. And at the All-Star break is Team Luka and Team Joel Embiid. You don't see that every day. For Team Luka is Giannis, LeBron, Nikola Jokic, and Trae Young. On Team Embiid is Steph Curry, James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Anthony Davis. For the reserves is Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns, Julius Randle, John Morant made his first, Kyrie Irving, and Brandon Ingram. On the other side is Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Buckets, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Zach LaVine, LaMelo Ball made his first, and Nikola Vucevic. Noticing, is there no Bradley Beal? Did I not say that name? Kind of fucked up if you ask me. League leaders currently. Scoring champion is Jason Tatum. I tried to trade for him, the money wouldn't work out. No Pistons. Rebounds is Joel Embiid. No Pistons. I also had a trade eligible to bring in Evan Mobley. I just felt like having two centers on the floor at the same time didn't work out. We already have Chet Holmgren. We already have Isaiah Stewart as the backup. It just doesn't make any sense. Assists per game is Trae Young. No Pistons. How is our man Cade doing? Shai's got 7 points. Does Cade not know how to distribute the ball? You're a point guard, bro. Jesus. Steals per game is Dejounte Murray. Blocks is Rudy Gobert, and field goal percentages is Zion Williamson. Noticeably, Mitchell Robinson now on the Thunder shooting 69%. Nice. No Pistons. 3-point champion is currently Klay Thompson. Bradley Beal down there, way down there at 8th. Free throw champion is Danilo Gallinari. What else is our man Bradley doing that's just not netting this 91 overall? 23 points a game. All right. A little worried at how our team is doing. Not very impressed, but we do have just a backlog of talent. So we have Bradley Beal, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scoring 20 points per game plus. Chet Holmgren, Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Haliburton, and Saddiq Bey also scoring. Yeah, I guess I'm good with that. Rebounds, Chet is unreal, so is Isaiah Stewart. Everybody else is just pitching in. Group effort. Assists, little disappointed. How is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a better point guard facilitator than Cade Cunningham is? Not sure how to feel about that. Is Cade Cunningham really a 2 in this game? Is that how they're going to try to explain it to me? So maybe we should figure out a way to start Tyrese Haliburton and Cade Cunningham at the same time. I don't know how to feel about that. Anyways, everybody else is doing great. Everybody else is doing great. 3-point percentages is great. And we aren't the best team in the league. I apologize. We're the second best team in the league behind the Atlanta Hawks. It is what it is. That's how you go from a turnaround to having the first overall pick to all of a sudden being a better team. Is there any moves we need to make though? I'm just a little worried. I think unless I move Cade Cunningham to the 4, which would be wild, but this is positionless NBA. So I have a Tyrese Haliburton, Bradley Beal, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Cade Cunningham, Chet Holmgren lineup. That could be really interesting, but we're just going to go ahead and let this ride for now, see how everything does. Can I re-sign Saddiq Bey, or is he still mad at me? He is mad and refusing to re-sign. Why are you mad? Dude, you're our starting 4. Whatever, he's going to have to go then, I guess. Maybe we will be starting Cade at the 4. Who knows? An MVP of the league is Trae Young, if you can imagine that. 30 points, 10 assists, 50, 90, 40 shooting. Beautiful. Chet Holmgren is our rookie of the year. Second in a row. Number 1 overall pick gave us 17 and 9.7. Love to see that. Andre Drummond is 6th man of the year now on the Magic. Okay. Defensive player of the year is, of course, Giannis. Most improved player is John Morant. That is a most improved player case. That is an MVP case. Love to see Ja doing great things. Nate McMillan, coach of the year of the number 1 overall Atlanta Hawks. And Jacob Park has a really disgusting 1,000-yard stare. Just look at him, look off in the distance. Camera's right here, buddy. Our NBA first team is MVP, Trae, Luka, Jason Tatum, Giannis, and Joel Embiid. Second team is Ja, LaMelo, Jimmy Buckets, Zion, and Nikola Jokic. Third team is James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Julius Randle, LeBron James, and Bam Adebayo. All defensive first team is Ben Simmons, Paul George, Giannis, Jonathan Isaac, and Nerlens Noel. Second team is Lonzo, Drew, Anthony Davis, Matisse Thybulle, and Rudy Gobert. All rookie first team. Holy crap, look at those ears. Chet Holmgren, Jaden Hardy, Kennedy Chandler, Paulo Blanchero, and Jalen Duren. Second team is Jaden Ivey, Jabari Smith, Adrian Griffin Jr., and Patrick Baldwin Jr. Whole bunch of juniors going on here. As for our team, we ended up second in the conference behind the Hawks. Of course, had a very solid year, not quite as good as I thought we'd be. 5th in the power rankings. It's 3rd for 2K Sports and 5th for NBA.com. The reason is our man, Saddiq Bey, doesn't want to be here anymore. His relations are aggro. I don't even know what that means, but I guess he just doesn't like being on a championship squad. He liked it better when we were losing and everybody was young and had potential. Bro. So I ended up having to start Cade Cunningham over him because Saddiq Bey's an asshole in this game, I guess. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I play the game. As for league leaders, scoring champion went to Jason Tatum, 32.6 points per game, no Pistons. Rebounds went to Joel Embiid, no Pistons. Assists went to Trae Young, no Pistons. Steals, Jimmy Butler. Blocks is Rudy Gobert. And field goal percentages is Mitchell Robinson. Tied with Zion Williamson. Love to see that, 70.7%. 3-point champion is Klay Thompson. Bradley Beal at 5th. Free throw champion, Danilo Gallinari. Player stats wise, I mean, interesting. So I don't know what to do about Saddiq Bey. Everybody else in the starting 5 is great. I mean, I even benched Tyrese Halliburton for him, and he's still upset. So maybe play Shea at the 1, Tyrese at the 3, and just flip the roles of Shea, because he's clearly a better distributor in 2K at least. I don't know why. Why don't we just do that now? While we're making a playoff push, just completely flip the starting lineup. Who gives a flying heck? So Shea's going to play the 1. Backup as the 2, I guess. Tyrese is going to play... I don't even know anymore. He is kind of a point guard. We have a whole bunch of point guards that aren't really point guards, so I don't know what to do with this team. Go ahead and shake up the minutes again because I can. And yeah, Saddiq Bey just did not want to take off with his team. Everybody else is great. 92, 91, 89, 90, 83. And then Saddiq Bey's like, nah, I'm going to have a 4 overall morale drop and just be mad at you because I am. Fine, you don't want to be on our team, Saddiq Bey? You don't have to be on our team. But here we are, number 2 seed, taking on the Chicago Bulls. They don't have Zach LaVine anymore. They have D'Anthony Melton. I mean, you know, he approximates it, right? Lonzo Ball doing great things. DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic, Kobe White. Good team. Mo Bamba, Go Caruso still here. I think we have what it takes to lose to them in 4. Tied 1-1. Didn't mean to simulate the round. Down 2. Oh, God, are we going to lose? 2-2. 3-2. And we do pull it out. Going to 6 games now, taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The GOAT, Ben Simmons, Shake Milton, Danny Green, Tobias Harris. It's the Joel Embiid show. I think we're going to win, but it is the Joel Embiid show, and Joel Embiid can do mean things to us. Chet Holmgren especially weighs probably like 180 pounds. Not really big, picking up confidence. Again, 2-2. Now we're down 3-2. All right. Let's see if we're going to have a chance to go to a game 7, mister. Going into the 3rd quarter with a slight lead, up 10, back and forth game now in the 4th quarter. 94-90. Do we have a lead? Can we pull out a lead at all? I will hop in, but it looks like we're going to blow it, getting absolutely demolished in the 4th quarter, 27-29-11. Holy crap, we fucking blew that game. All right, Joel Embiid beasted on us. Tyrese Maxey, Furkan Korkmaz whooped us. What did we do? Nothing. Jesus. All right, Bradley Beal, 15 points a game in 40 minutes. You know what? Go screw yourself. You want to play Atlanta and Philadelphia? Go ahead, Atlanta and the Pelicans, because of course. And Trae Young is just the best thing that ever happened to basketball. Whatever. Clearly, we need to move on from Saddiq Bey. Retirements, Lou Will, George Hill, Kyle Lowry. Staff retirements, Janner Perguro, Kyle Lowry getting his jersey retired. Are there any cool meetings here? No. 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 And, no. Draft lottery, obviously we don't have any picks. Looks like the Pacers, Raptors, and Suns are all going to fight for the number 1, and it goes Raptors, Wizards, and Blazers. Staff signing. I think this is where we try to move on from Dwayne Casey. The problem is all our money is wrapped up in these coaches, because I try to do this at the start of every year, try to get the best coaches available. So unless we fire Dwayne Casey and hire Mike Stauffer, I think that's the only move we have. Who else can I dump? Maybe sports psychology and sleep doctor. Can I get a little more money going here? Say, hey, Mike. Okay, that's not gonna work. Steve Nash. Is Steve Nash the move? Is he gonna take it? He's not. Son of a bitch. Who else? Fred Peterson. Probably gonna get rejected here. Blocked. Rejected. Yeah. And Mike Stafford, who's on our freaking roster, doesn't want our freaking money. So I don't know what to do about that. You know, I'll deal with that later. On to the draft combine. The fastest man of the class is Bernard Moore and Alan Payne and Sam Higgins. Most agile is Alan Payne and BJ Harrington. Love to see that. Highest vertical is Clarence Black and Sam Higgins and Patrick Carlisle. All right. Highest bench press is what? And Lewis Wesley. Best shot three-pointer is Tay from, bro, these names. Luigi Main. It's Luigi Main. All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna look at this draft class. This is a disaster. Our season was a disaster. We need to, actually it wasn't, but we need to win, and we need to win now. Number 1 overall pick, the Raptors take Sam Higgins. What a generic name. Number 2 overall, the Wizards take Bernard Jeffries. Number 3 overall, the Portland Trailblazers take Sylvester Matthews. Boy, these names are just the whitest ever. Number 4 overall, the Miami Heat pick up. They're trading number 4 overall for something great, something incredible, for an aging Chris Paul. Boy, what is he going to regress to at the end of this season? And the Suns take Alan Payne, their Chris Paul replacement. Number 5 overall, the Pacers pick up Stacey Mitchell. All right, Stacey. Can I just end this draft? I'm done. Done with you guys. Not a bad draft class. Not great, but you know, it is what it is. What it do. Let's go ahead and bring back everybody, even though Sadiq Bey doesn't want anything to do with us. Sure, guys, you can have some contracts. So we need to figure out what to do with Sadiq Bey. Obviously, he doesn't want to be on our team. Obviously, I think we flip him for, and I know it's gonna be funny to say this, but for a backup point guard. Maybe a Kobe White. He's available. I mean, he's an 83 overall. He just doesn't want to be on our team. Jaden Ivey. He's not a point guard. Usman Baruba. He's not a point guard. Trey Mann. He's not a point guard, but he is. How did he do stats wise? What is your playmaking, passing speed with the ball? I'm gonna assume that this game doesn't know that Trey Mann isn't a point. Oh, but he's only 2. I can get someone better. Backup point guards, come on. Come on. That's not the button I wanted to press. Come on. Look in the low 80s. Malcolm Brogdon. D'Lo, Jalen Suggs. Like Kobe White, but he's a scorer. So, not really a backup point guard. 4.3 assists per game. That could be good enough for me. He's a free agent. But never mind. Tyrese Maxey, he just beasted on us. I'd do a Tyrese Maxey Sadiq Bey flip. You want a first for Hunter Salas? Sure, there you go. Take it. Now Hunter Salas is going to get me my first back. How do you like that? Maybe he'll get me 2 firsts if I give up some seconds. Bet you didn't think about that, did you? No, because you're selfish. Wow, OKC just giving us a valuable first from Washington. Yeah, I'll take it. As for signings, do we have anybody? We're pretty set, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 1 position. Who do we lose? Not Edmund Sumner. Hami Diallo. Where's my boy Hami? Hami! Oh, God. He's a low 80s, high 70s. Come on back. There you are. 24, 79 years old. You want more money than I can offer? Fine, Hami. Don't come back. See if I give a heck. Fuck you, buddy. We'll get Kelly Oubre. He can't shoot. Bruce Brown would be a nice pickup. Who's got a worse three-pointer, Bruce Brown or Kelly Oubre? We'll go for Kelly Oubre. Take him for 4 years. Why not? Come on, Kelly. Oh, I got to bring back Luka Garza, too. He's a 70 overall. Luka Garza has a first name. Omar Yurtsevin is here. Boy, Luka is not good. That's Luke Cornett. Luka Garza has a last name. Where is he? Can I not afford him? Bruh. Where are you, Luka? You're annoying me now. I'm trying to bring back my cheerleader, but if you're asking for $5 million, bro, all right, you're not getting anything. Go screw yourself. Go screw both y'all. If you don't want to come back to the team, then don't. See if I care. LeBron still hasn't re-signed yet. All right, LeBron goes back to Lakers on a 1-year, $40 million deal. Nikola Jokic signs a mega deal with the Pacers. Zion back to the Pelicans. John Moran back to the Pelicans. Back. Russ back to the Lakers. Everybody going back to the team. All right, cool. That was really fun. Thanks. I love playing simulation games where everybody goes back to the same teams that they're already on. Aaron Wiggins, Luka Garza are back on the team. As for, what's it called? Progression. Everybody's doing all right. Edmund Sumner, we could use an upgrade from him. Like if we flip that first round pick, Aaron Wiggins, what can I get for Edmund Sumner? Just a little bit extra to put this team over the top. Because we're right there. We're ready to take off. Just give me a good Theo Maledon, the perfect backup point guard. We already have one. The GOAT, Pokashevsky, Goga. Trevor Keels. I don't know who you are. Keon Johnson's up to a 78. Love to see that. Or Kispert. Like, Theo Maledon is fine and all. Is GOAT Pokashevsky the one I want, though? That's a lot of value. Can you give me a future first? I'll give you a second. And I'll give you Aaron Wiggins. All right, there we go. All right, we got the GOAT Pokashevsky. What position does he even play in this game? He plays the 4. You're going to play the 5. Deal with it. This screen is always hard to find. GOAT! All right, so this is going to be the 9-man rotation. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tyrese Maxey, Bradley Beal, Tyrese Halliburton, Kelly Oubre Jr., Cade Cunningham, Alexei Pokashevsky, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Stewart, and of course, the man Luka Garza is here to cheer the team on. Let's just go right into next season. Hopefully, this team has what it takes. Hopefully, Sadiq Bey doesn't completely sink our championship aspirations this time around, especially because he's not even on the team anymore. Crap, I didn't get a head coach. If I remember, I had a plan here. All right, I have a plan. It's to bring in Mike Stafford. How can I get Mike Stafford on the team? Mike, come coach us. There we go. Now we have the money. Do I have money for a big man coach now? No. This fucking, I hate this my staff thing. It's just the worst thing ever because I don't know what it does. They got rid of training camps for this and it's useless. All right, big man coach. Oh, big man. Where are you, big man? You're not a single good big man coach? Kidding me? All right, we'll get a shot doctor. I don't care. Come on, take my fucking money. Thanks, Frederick Roberts. Bro, you're looking the wrong way. The camera's over here. Stop looking at Gregor Walton and look at the camera. Weirdo. All right, we have Mike Stafford as a coach. That's all we need to unlock this team's championship potential. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the 1. Bradley Beal, Tyrese Halliburton, Cade Cunningham, Chet Holmgren. Off the bench, Isaiah Stewart, Tyrese Maxey, GOAT, Pokashevsky, and Kelly Oubre. Just going to flip these because I don't want my center to be 6th man of the year. No scoring options. How's our system proficiency looking? We're pretty good. Yeah, none of this matters at all. We're just fine. As for the power rankings before the year starts, we are 5th for NBA.com and 5th for Eric Boner. Well, you know what? We're gonna prove you guys wrong. We got the best team in the NBA. And at the All-Star break is Team Luka and Team Jokic. On Team Luka is Steph, Joel Embiid, LeBron James, and Zion Williamson. On Team Jokic is Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum, Trae Young, and Kyrie Irving. For the reserves is Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Buckets, Ja Morant, Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo Ball, DeAndre Ayton made his first, and Jaren Jackson Jr. On the other side is Giannis, Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant, Karl Anthony Towns, Cade Cunningham made his first, Darius Garland, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander there as well. 2 Pistons are on the All-Star team because we are once again the second best team in the NBA, 0.5 games behind the best team, the Atlanta Hawks. And you know what? There's not a lot for us to do other than just reap the victory of what we've done here. Leading the league in scoring is Luka, no Pistons. Rebounds is Joel Embiid, no Pistons. And assists per game is, of course, Luka, no Pistons. He's, Shai at 10th. Love to see that. Luka's going to be MVP this year. Steals is Lonzo Ball. Blocks is Bam Adebayo. On field percentages is Mitchell Robinson, almost shooting 80%. Good Lord, no Pistons. 3-point champion is currently Donovan Mitchell. Cade Cunningham at 6. Chet Holmgren at 9th. Love to see that from the Young Bloods. Free throws is Peyton Pritchard. Bradley Beal at 4th. Stats-wise, I was a little worried because we were actually not doing very well, but now we have 3 20-point per game scorers. 118, and Tyrese Halliburton is, I guess, struggling at a 91 overall, 13 points, 7 assists. Like, Tyrese and Shai can just flip consistently. I don't know what to do with them. But I guess Tyrese is at his best when he's playing off ball, but still kind of point guard. And then Shai is just at his best anywhere. Shai can do anything, and that's why we traded for him. 93 overall. Look at this absolutely loaded squad that we built. And for whatever reason at the start of the year, just struggled. We were like 10th in the power rankings, and then we really took off, and we are just winning every single game since. We're going to go into the playoffs with the number 1 seed. Just you wait. I was wrong. Trae Young is MVP, 33 points, 10 assists. I accidentally skipped the rest of the awards. Hope they weren't important. All NBA first team is Trae, Luka, Giannis, Jason Tatum, and Joel Embiid. Second team is Ja Morant, Darius Garland, Zion Williamson, LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic. Darius Garland is a glitch in this game. I don't know why. On the All-NBA third team is Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo Ball, Julius Randle, Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo. Other ones, first team is Ben Simmons, Lonzo Ball, Giannis, Anthony Davis, Bam Adebayo. Second team is Chris Dunn, defensive stopper, Drew Holiday, Jimmy Buckets, Jonathan Isaac, and Rudy Gobert. I'll pick your first team. Trey Mann is not a rookie. Don't think either of these guys are rookies, but hey. And then a whole bunch of names I don't know. Dwayne Washington is, again, not a rookie, but that's fine because this game is booty at times. A lot of people like it. I don't. For the season awards, I'm trying to find the screen. NBA history, team records. How do we view who won MVP? MVP, okay, Trae Young is there. Rookie of the year was Sylvester Matthews. Sixth man of the year was Moses Brown. Defense player of the year is, of course, Giannis. Because Giannis. Most improved was Adrian Griffin Jr. Love to see that. And then the All-NBA for his second teams, whatever. And go ahead and simulate the play-in tournament. As interesting as it is, it's not interesting. By the way, look at us being the number 1 seed, 63-19, better than the Hawks because we're a better team than the Hawks. Team stats wise, we were number 2 in scoring, just 0.4 points per game behind the Hawks. Defensively, we were the best team in the league. The bad boy Pistons defensive specialists, 15.9 point differential, best in the NBA. Field goal percentages, best in the NBA. 3-point percentages, best in the NBA. Free throw percentages, best in the NBA. We're just the best team. We're going to absolutely dominate in the playoffs. Listen, game, how on God's green earth is the Brooklyn Nets an 8 seed? It's not. They were the play-in tournament, so they were the 10th seed, bruh. Sure, no, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant, just trash players. They don't belong in this game. Here we are up 2-0, up 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, and 4-2. We do advance in the first round now to take on the Boston Celtics, who are an absolute glitch because Jason Tatum is like the best thing in 2K right next to Luka Doncic, Jaylen Brown, Peyton Pritchard. I mean, this team's barely made any moves. They brought in Lou Dort, brought back Daniel Tice. Yeah, I think we're going to do just fine. 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. I thought we were going to absolutely dominate these playoffs. And now, once again, in the second round, we're down 3-2, even with the change to bring in Mike Stafford as a head coach. No more Dwayne Casey. Dominating, though, here in Game 6. Up 8, up 9 going into the fourth quarter. Really high-scoring contest, 108-98. If we hop in, or if we need to hop in, we will. But we're up 8, still up 6-8. Game's starting to get close going into the fourth quarter. It's winning time now, 127-118. Do we need to hop in? Up 7, up 5, up 6, up 3. Bro, they're trying to blow this game. All right, we're hopping in to force a Game 7. Can I call a timeout? I will. We have no more timeouts. Don't call any more timeouts. Me. All right, here we go. Just come on. Give me my starting lineup. Yes. Okay. Everybody looks good. Who is going to be our mismatch? Why is Tyrese Maxey the starting point guard? Tyrese Maxey is not the starting point. That's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Is he not? He just didn't want to come in. Sure, no, that's fine. If I care. Give me that wide open 3 for Chet Holmgren. Splat. God damn it. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Robert Williams can't shoot the 3, so I can help off of him. I don't know what that was, but no. Go ahead and see what Bradley Beal has up his... Oh, that's Marcus Smart. All right. We're going to do some good stuff. Cade Cunningham. Wow. Marcus Smart is just stuck on me like glue. Cade? Okay. That's not what I wanted at all. It's fine. Jason Tatum versus Cade Cunningham. That's a fun matchup. Maybe we'll be seeing that for the next few years. Okay. Oh my God. I don't even know how to explain what just happened there. But Peyton Pritchard on Tyrese Halliburton, that is a mismatch I can be a fan of. Cross him over. Go baseline. Back him down. He's like 6 foot nothing. Spin over. Jump hook. Contested well, but we got the baby hook to go. 41 seconds left. Up 5. Or 5. Yes, 5. I know words. I have the best words. Let's see where Jason Tatum is. Just gonna ISO up there and waste time. Go ahead, do that. Tyrese Halliburton's a good defender, man. You can do that as much as you want. But now you need to foul. Where is Cade Cunningham? Get him the ball. Finally bringing in Shai. Oh, God. Is Bradley Beal a good free throw shooter? I don't think he's as good as you'd like, but he's okay. That makes sense. Yikes. Green beans, though. Doesn't matter. I'll make everything. Do it again. 100%. Can't do much better than that. Oh, my God. Timeout. Yeah. Timeout. All right, let's get into the game. Let's get back in action. Up 5 points, 24 points, 24 seconds left. If we can hold them this possession, get them to foul us. Oh, my God, no. All right, we're good. We win. Yeah, we're good, man. I don't even need to do this. We're going to win easily 139-133. Go on to a Game 7 back in Detroit. Can we close it out? Can we advance to the Eastern Conference Finals? Can we even get out of the second round for the first time in this entire rebuild? And we're losing in the first. Fine, we come back up 42-point first quarter, only to match by their 39-point first quarter. Now we're up 10, up 2 going into the second, third quarter. Losing again. We refuse to win. Now we're down 10. Can we at least get it close? We're just getting blown out. What is this? What do you need from me? Chet Holmgren gave you 20. Cade Cunningham gave you 19, 11, and 5. Do you want me to flip Tyrese Halliburton and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for more of a point guard? Like, Jason Tatum just fucking dropped a bomb on us. 42 points. I don't know what to do at this point. Celtics and Timberwolves. Celtics win. Jason Tatum NBA Finals MVP. Blah, blah, blah. We have Bradley Beal. We have the scorer. Bradley Beal is exactly that. Shai gave us 23 points a game last year. 7 assists. Tyrese gave us 12 and 7. Cade Cunningham gave us 21, 7, and I don't know what else this team can do. Whatever. LeBron retires. Cliff Paul retires. A lot of people going into the Hall of Fame. Mike Malone. That's actually Michael. Don't call me Mike Malone. Better fix that, NBA. Doc Rivers, Tom Thibodeau, Alvin Gentry, all retiring. Ron, Chris, Cliff, whatever. And Dwight going into the Hall of Fame, getting their jerseys retired. Are there any fun rules here? How about no? No. And, what? No. Okay. Draft lottery, we don't have anything, but it looks like it's going to be the Thunder, the Thunder, the Thunder, and the Thunder. And the results are the Thunder, the Blazers, and the Kings, and then the Thunder, and the Thunder. They just have every first round pick ever. And maybe at some point they'll start winning with those picks too. So Mike Stauffer wasn't the answer, I guess. I don't know what to do with this team anymore. I don't know. We haven't even advanced to the finals, the Eastern Conference Finals yet. We're just... The fastest man of the draft is Trevor Sheldon and Radoslav Sebic. Most agile is Ted Humphries and Edmund Garnett, brother of Kevin. Highest vertical is Mark Goodwin and Jamie Jaime Snow. Highest bench press is Ken Tatum and Cecil Perkins. And the best shot three-pointer is Radoslav Sebic. Do we have to pick up Jeremy Cunningham? Is that the move here? All right, we'll pick him up. We'll pick up Cade Cunningham's brother in like the second round. All right, just maybe that's what we need to do. We already have one cheerleader. We need another one. By the way, we have the 10th overall pick. Pretty good stuff, but I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it for a future pair of firsts from the Knicks. Yeah. So number 1 overall in the draft to the Thunder goes Joseph McDaniel, the 7'2" center out of Florida. Number 2 overall, the Blazers take Samuel Williamson, point guard out of Illinois State, brother of Zion. Number 3 overall, the Kings take a point guard probably. Oh, they take a center, even better. Number 4 overall, the Thunder take Leon McKinney, power forward out of Romania. Number 5 overall, the Jazz take Perry Cotton. Now let's see if we can take Cade Cunningham's brother. Oh, brother. What was his name? Like Jeff Cunningham? Jeremy Cunningham? Here he is. Maybe this is the answer to our failures. Who knows? Wow. Okay. The Kings and the Thunder need their centers nerfed. Jesus Christ. Like, this game. Where are they? Key player options. Yes, we're going to bring back our fucking 2 first-round picks. I don't even know why that's even a question. Let's go to the Thunder. Thunder. Was he an 81 overall? 86? 86 overall. Just not happening, bro. Where are your stats? Like this? Drop you down to like a 78. And what's funny is that he's still going to be good. So I shouldn't even need to do this because he's going to get up to a 90 anyway. But just the fact that he's, better than any player that's ever been born is a little, like LeBron wasn't even an 86 overall. Qualifying offers. Oof, we're going to be spending a lot of money. Yeah. It's going to be fun. Go ahead and look at who's going to get paid. Tyrese Halliburton is definitely getting paid. What kind of contract is it? 4-year, $120 million. That's a lot of money. Do I want to give him the qualifying offer though? Let's let him test. Gonna be fine. We'll match 4 years, 120, and then just go ahead and pay these guys. We're gonna be spending a lot of money this year. But if you think about it, a guy like Steph Curry is getting $60 million a year. So we shouldn't be too upset. This, 15 here, we're basically paying for 3 Steph Currys to come off the bench. And that is, I guess, something I can get behind. Boom. How we looking? Do we have the money? We do. Luka Garza is going to be next. Where are you? And Luka gets you a nice 5-year deal for like $4 million. That's way more than you should even get, but it's fine. We love you here. We love you, Luka. Just sign. Just sign. There you go. All right. Go ahead and pick up, I don't know, this guy with our mid-level exception, whatever. And the free agents, Anthony Davis going back to Lakers, Kawhi Leonard going back to the Clippers, LaMelo Ball resigning, Dame resigning for this final contract of his career, Devin Booker going to the Timberwolves, okay. Cat, Lonzo, Domantas Sabonis going to the Wizards, Tobias Harris, Dejounte Murray, Emmanuel Quickley, everybody else seems to be re-signing. Wow, Klay Thompson regressing hard, got a 4-year, $116 million deal. Okay. So I think Tyrese Halliburton needs to go. We need to figure out how to better allocate our funds. If I can flip Tyrese Halliburton and Isaiah Stewart for an even better 4. Like, can I get Jason Tatum on this team? Because I will. If that's what it takes to win, I'll do it, man. I don't know why this team didn't want to win. I'm fighting against 2K simulation. Pistons are not a lucky team. So I've looked forever for a trade to make, and I can't find one. I made a couple small moves here and there, picked up a couple picks. I tried to get a Jason Tatum. I tried to get Jaden Duran back. I forget his freaking name. And I couldn't find one to work. So this is going to be the team. We've lost a few people. I think we lost the Cunningham brother, and Luka Garza is going to start. Now Isaiah Stewart is gone. But we brought in Aaron Gordon, so that's cool. Yeah, this is going to be the team for now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tyrese Maxey, Bradley Beal, Kevin Huerter, Tyrese Halliburton, Cade Cunningham, Alexei Pokusevski, Chet Holmgren, and Luka Garza is now going to start. And we have Aaron Gordon, and just every single team ever is completely tapped out of their salary. You look around, you try to make a trade, and there's just not a lot of good, and everybody's asking for my first round picks, and I say no. But I really tried to move Tyrese Halliburton. I could not get anything back of comparable value. The only options that I saw that were even remotely even is DeAndre Ayton, but we already have Chet Holmgren. I don't need to play a 2-big lineup. There's Dejounte Murray. Scotty Barnes is here, but just, am I really going to downgrade to Scotty Barnes? I mean, maybe. Brandon Ingram, Cam Purdue. I think that's our rookie, one of the created classes. Kristaps Porzingis, Jalen Suggs. I mean, you know, there's not a lot going on here. Adrian Griffin, only an 80 overall. So it feels like the way we're in now, unless I want to trade for Evan Mobley and run another 2-big lineup and get Jared Allen to be the backup center, which I just don't feel like doing, that we're going to have to go with the team that we have as is. There's no other options to make. So for the free agency, we already went over that. For the player progression, we're just going to leave this roster as is, and we're going to hope that something changes this upcoming year. Bradley Beal is starting to hit the age of regression. Yeah, I hate to see it. Can we trade Bradley Beal? We can't. Does anybody want Bradley Beal? I'll flip you Bradley Beal and Tyrese Halliburton. Please give me Steph Curry 2.0. That's all I'm asking for. I'm a pleasant man, very calm. I know what I want. I want to win a championship. It feels like it's been forever, and I just can't seem to find a single trade that's beneficial to us. As for the NBA power rankings, you know, we're 5th. Not as good as you'd like to be, but it's better than being 20th or whatever. And the minutes are going to look like such. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Bradley Beal, Tyrese Halliburton, Cade Cunningham at the 4, 95 overall, and Chet Holmgren up to a 91 off the bench. Tyrese Maxey, Alexei Pokusevski, Kevin Huerter, and Aaron Gordon. Sure, you know what? Just go ahead and get some minutes. Does anybody want to re-sign with us before we go on this wild year of who knows what's going to happen? Does not look like that. And at the All-Star break, it's Team Luka and Team Giannis. On Team Luka is Steph, Nikola Jokic, Zion, and Karl Anthony Towns. On Team Giannis is Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum, Trae Young, and Darius Garland. For the reserves is Kyrie Irving, John Morant, Cade Cunningham. Jalen Green made his first. Also, I tried to trade for him. They would not let him go. He's like super untouchable. Brandon Ingram, James Wiseman made his first, and Chet Holmgren. On the other side is Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo Ball, DeAndre Ayton, Jalen Suggs made his first, and Jonathan Kuminga did as well. A whole bunch of those top rookies from this season. We are first again in the conference, just the clear and away best team in the NBA. Does that mean we're going to win? Who knows? League leaders in scoring is Donovan Mitchell. Almost traded for him, but he's still another undersized shooting guard, just like Bradley Beal. 31.8 points per game, no Pistons. Rebounds is Evan Mobley, Chet Holmgren at second. This is Luka Doncic. Russ is still here. Didn't realize that. No Pistons. Steals is Lonzo Ball. Blocks is Giannis Antetokounmpo. And field goal percentages is Zion Williamson. 3-point champion is Klay Thompson. Tyrese Halliburton at 7. Chet Holmgren at 8. And free throw champion is Moses Moody. All right, no Pistons. Stats wise, I mean, we know the team is good, right? It's just not good enough. And Tyrese Halliburton feels like the weak link. I'm not really sure. It's such a balanced team. It's such a good team. I don't know if this is going to be good enough to put us over the top, but I feel like it is. We're going to ride with it. You know what, screw it. We're going to go full circle and we're going to bring back Jaden Hardy. I believe we took him with the number 3 overall pick, then immediately traded him away because we wanted to win now. And then we didn't win now. So you know what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to bring him back to the Detroit Pistons. Get back to what we're doing, drafting, developing, and bringing in Jaden Hardy, 20-point per game scorer. Now we have like 6 20-point per game scorers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Bradley Beal, Jaden Hardy, Cade Cunningham, Chet Holmgren, Tyrese Maxey, Miles Turner, now off the bench, Alexei Pokusevski, Aaron Gordon. I mean, this team is freaking ridiculous. I don't know what to say about it. Can I move Tyrese Maxey and Kevin Huerter and like Aaron Gordon for someone else? We have too much talent. I'm going to make some more trades at the end of the season if nothing happens. Oh my God, I can get Kobe White and OG Anunoby. This is going to be good enough. We have like, we're a deep team now. We're about 14 deep with 80 overall players. Can I just win? You know what I mean? Can I just win? And Chet Holmgren is the MVP, 22, 12, and 5, 1.4 steals, 1.9 blocks on 50, 87, 45 shooting from your center. Whew. Rookie of the year is Kelly Bosch, the man named Kelly. Ben Simmons, 6th man of the year. I wonder who he's backing up. Giannis Antetokounmpo, of course, defensive player of the year. Most improved is Alfonso Barbosa. Mike Stafford is coach of the year of the number 1 Detroit Pistons. Christine Curry is apparently me. If you look at the My Staff team, All NBA first team is Luka. Jalen Suggs, almost traded for him. Zion Williamson, Giannis, and Chet Holmgren. Second team is Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Scotty Barnes, almost traded for him. Karl Anthony Towns. Third team is Steph, Jonathan Kuminga, Anthony Davis, and Nikola Jokic. All different. First team is Ben Simmons, Lonzo Ball, Giannis, Jonathan Isaac, and Bam Adebayo. Second team is Chris Dunn, defensive stopper, Deontay Murray, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jamie Buckets, and Rudy Gobert. All rookie first team are a whole bunch of people we don't really know. Sharif Cooper is not a rookie. And second team is Ayo Dosunmu, who's also not a rookie. Love to see that. So I have no idea how this trade's going to work out. How is our even system proficiency? Can I get better than 4 stars? Ooh, 4.5 balanced. You'll love to see it. Team player, league leaders, scoring chance, what words I know. Donovan Mitchell did lead the league in scoring. Rebounds went to Evan Mobley. MVP Chet Holmgren at 2nd. Assists went to Darius Garland, no Pistons. Steals is Lonzo Ball. Blocks is Giannis Antetokounmpo. And field goal percentages is Zion Williamson. 3-point champion went to Davi Bertans, Jaden Hardy, and Chet Holmgren. Jaden Hardy, the new addition, at 6 and 7 respectively. Free throws went to Steph Curry, no Pistons. I'm hoping, like, I know it's a downgrade. I know. But Tyrese Halliburton doesn't always perform well in simulation. And what I'm hoping this does to clear up is say, all right, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you're the point guard. It is what it is. Bradley Beal, you're going to get buckets. Jaden Hardy, you get buckets. Cade Cunningham, you're kind of like the other point guard, do-it-all threat, does absolutely everything for this team, 96 overall. Chet Holmgren, you're a stud. So it'll clear it up because in essence, we had 3 point guards on the roster playing in the starting lineup. Now we have 1.5, if that works. Team stats-wise, little messy because we did trade halfway through the season one of our best players, but we, of course, had the best scoring in the game by 2 points per game over the Cavaliers' third best defense, giving us a 12.6 point differential. Field goal percentages were number 1. 3-point percentages were number 1. Free throw percentages were number. This team just needs to freaking win. Let's go ahead and simulate the play-in again. Maybe we'll play the Nets. No, we play the Heat. Yeah, no, totally. This is an 8 seed that barely made the playoffs. A 9 seed. Sure, Jimmy Butler, 90 overall, Tyler Hero, 88, Rui Hachimura, Bam Adebayo. Yeah, no, totally. It's fine, though. We can school their point guard, and we go up 1-0, up 2-0, up 2-1, up 3-1, and we do win 4 in a row. Sort of, not really, actually, at all. I don't know why I said that. And is Jason Tatum regressing? He was up to a 96 when we last saw him. This is the team that whooped our asses and won the NBA Finals last year. Let's see if we can get our revenge. Down 1-0, tied 1-1, down 2-1. Yeah, no, down 3-1. 3-2. Can the Celtics blow a 3-1 lead? Unlikely. Again, not good enough. I don't know what this team needs to do. But hey, you know, you can't win them all. And when you're the Pistons, you seem to never win them ever. But here we are going up in the fourth quarter. 113, 102. Probably don't need to clutch this out unless the team remarkably chokes, which I don't think they're going to do. Up 10, up 12 with 30 seconds to go. Tried to choke, but here we are going to a game 7. Can the Celtics blow a 3-1 lead back in Detroit? Home court. Slow score in first quarter, 22-18. Close back and forth game going into the third quarter. Up 10 with the lead in the fourth quarter. Up 9, up 3. Back and forth, and oh my God, the Celtics took the lead. We're getting dominated in the fourth again. Oh man, I don't know what happened. The PS5 totally reset. Now I have to watch this whole game over again, and we're probably going to lose because this is just the way 2K is. The Detroit Pistons don't ever want to win. We're getting absolutely shit spanked. And like, we're only down 10, so hypothetically, if somebody was good at 2K and they hopped in, they could win this game, but we're just going to lose again. 126, 117. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Do we have too many good players? Is that the problem? Because that's all I can think of. Does this team just not want to do anything good? Jalen Green wins his first finals, 30 points per game over the Hawks. Man, I don't know. Derrick Rose retiring. Patrick Beverley. Staff retirements. Rick Carlisle. Monty Williams. Really? He finally got his head coaching job and he's retiring. All right. John Wall getting his jersey retired. Draymond Green. He went actually back to the Wizards. Interesting. Draymond and Blake. League meetings. No. And I'm going to do this just so I don't get their stupid heads cut off because I really appreciate that. Draft lottery. I just don't care. The Thunder. Lakers. Sure. So staff signing, Mike Stafford has like the best ratings of all. You look at that, 5 stars across the board. He can't be the problem, right? Head scout, I don't care. Or take this guy. Team doctor, again, like, come on. I don't know, just figure it out yourself. I don't know what to do with this goddamn team. For the draft, the fastest man of the draft is Jeffrey Wells, Isaac Dunleavy, Dion Livingston, and Marvin Howell. Most agile is Cedric Slaughter. What a name you have. And Jalen Fields. Highest vertical is Bryant Park and Isaac Dunleavy and Brent Cummings and Pete McLeod. I mean, Brent Cummings is the glitch, right? Oh, he's a good player? All right, then. Highest bench press is Homer Hammonds and Willie Sharp and Clifford Gilbert. And best shot 3-pointer is Wally Graham and OJ Russell. And Luigi Man is still here. What's up, Luigi? You never got taken? Harrison Fletcher also there as well. No real picks unless the Cummings guy is pretty good. What is our draft pick? I think we had a good one, right? We don't. We traded it away. That wasn't very good. That's fine. Go ahead and give this over to the Warriors. I don't care. Number 1 overall goes AJ West, power forward out of Arizona, 6'11", going to the Thunder. Number 2 overall, the Nuggets take Jeff Wallace, their Nikola Jokic replacement out of Michigan State. Number 3 overall, the Los Angeles Lakers get their star, the future Keith Rose, 6'2" point guard out of Michigan and rocking the porn stash. Number 4 overall, the Knicks take Kaya Karamoglu. And number 5, the Kings take Andrew Garrett. Nothing to see here. Nothing interesting. Pretty good draft class. Don't really care that much. Rookies, team player options. And Cade Cunningham is going to demand a huge contract. Now, we need to drop some money. So if I can just dump a couple guys. Tyrese Maxey, I'm looking for a better backup point guard that isn't as expensive. Kevin Huerter as well. Just asking for a lot of money. Eric Gordon. Doing absolutely nothing on this roster. Who can get me a nice point guard? Because Tyrese Maxey isn't a point guard. Like, if I can get Ben Simmons, never mind. Who isn't getting a lot of money besides Tyrese Maxey? Because apparently he's the only one who isn't asking for $30 million a year. Jesus. We bring back Saban Lee. Just that's going to be the new meta, is bringing back everybody. Sam Higgins, go ahead. For Tyrese Maxey and a second. Okay, not exactly what I was trying to do, but hey. We need a better backup center, I guess. I don't even know what to do anymore. We need Cade Cunningham back, of course. And we'll flip Kevin Huerter for God knows what. Sam Higgins is going to be the backup point guard. Kevin Huerter, Aaron Gordon, maybe Miles Turner. Who knows? Who wants to give us a nice wing player to come off the bench? Terry Rozier is up to an 84 overall. Nobody does? That's fine. I'll go find one myself. Looking in the low 80s, preferably. Not asking for too much money like Adrian Griffin. I will give you Kevin Huerter. And you can't afford that already. Great. Those Bridges. Jaden Ivey. Sure. Can you afford this, though? You're going to be like, that's asking for too much money. Yeah, $30 million. Nobody has money in this game. It's really frustrating to play. Like, after 2 years, just everybody says, oh, I don't have any money ever again. Thanks you. Don't know why I said thanks you, but you know what I mean? I'm just bitching and moaning at this point. Cavaliers don't have money. Dylan Brooks, Gary Trent. Here's what we're going to do. We're sending Aaron Gordon away for trash. No problem with that. And then we just need to get an upgrade from Kevin Huerter as a wing player. So somebody who's got a better wing player. PJ Washington, not really a wing, more of a big. Benedict Mathurin, I mean, what a name on you, sir. I kind of want him just for the name. Darius Baisley, again, not a wing. Terrence Mann. Bring back Aaron Gordon just because I hate myself. Wilson Murray. So there's a lot of players that aren't wing players. I kind of want to test out Benedict Mathurin just because the name is cool. But let's see if we add a couple seconds, see if anything changes. A couple firsts, I mean. Does anybody want to give us a good player? Rudy Gobert is not the answer. How about we do some price matching? Say, hey, I have Kevin Huerter. I have a ton of firsts. Give me someone who's making about a little under $20 million a year. Jaden Hardy's already on our team. Okay, good. Terry Rozier. Can I trade for Adrian Griffin Jr.? I don't think so. They just can't afford it, so no. Mikal Bridges could be interesting. Jonathan Kuminga, Dante DiVincenzo. Did I already try for Jaden Ivey? I feel like I did. Might be able to make this one go through. Give you the New York pick. Give you the Nets pick. And that's it. Okay, so we just have the entire 2022 draft class now. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Sam Higgins, Bradley Beal, Jaden Ivey, Jaden Hardy, Alexei Pokusevski, Cade Cunningham, Chet Holmgren, and Miles Turner. How old is Miles? Is he going to regress? Should we just look for an upgrade for him too? Maybe. You know? Maybe. Bernard Jeffries? I'm in. Whatever. I don't even know anymore. Bring back Cade Cunningham. It is what it is. Gonna get a big old contract. We have to match that because we have to. And sure. You know what? Sure. As for... Jalen Suggs needs a re-sign. Scotty Barnes going to re-sign? You are. Scotty Barnes. All right. Giannis is going back to the Bucks. Jason Tatum back to the Celtics. Cade Cunningham back to us. Jalen Green, after winning his finals MVP, back to the Rockets. Everybody seems to be re-signing because everybody's out of money except Scotty Barnes went to the Clippers. That is an interesting one. John Collins back to the Hawks. Brandon Ingram, everybody re-signing. Even Ben Simmons is re-signing with his old team. Love to see it. Patrick Williams going to the Rockets. Interesting. What does this Clippers team look like now that they have the GOAT, Scotty Barnes? My favorite player of last year's draft. Kawhi Leonard, Scotty Barnes, and nobody else. I'm in. That's one way to build a roster. Let's go ahead and look at player progression. I don't know if this team is ever going to win a championship, but you know, that's cool. Bradley Beal really starting to regress. Not a fan of that. That's why I was going to take Zach LaVine because of the regression, but I figured we were in win now mode. Little did I know we were going to lose absolutely every game ever. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Let's go ahead and go on to the next season where we're probably going to be the best team in the NBA again and once again lose everything. Maybe we should be like a 7 seconds or less offense, you know? Just get weird. Balance gives us 4.5 stars, but is that even good? Does that even do anything? And it doesn't even save. Balance, save. There you go. Whatever. As for the pre-season power rankings, we are 3rd behind the Celtics. Does that make sense? And the Magic, does that make sense? Sure, you know what? Sure, do whatever you want to do, game. And the All-Star captains are Team Luka and Team Giannis. On Team Luka is Steph, Nikola Jokic, Kevin Durant, and Karl Anthony Towns. On Team Giannis is Anthony Davis, Zion Williamson, LaMelo Ball, and Jalen Suggs. For the reserves is Kyrie Irving, John Morant, Cade Cunningham, DeAndre Ayton, and Paolo Banchero. On the other side is Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Darius Garland, Jalen Green, and Tyrese Halliburton made his first. Go screw yourself. As for our team, we are team status 1st in the East, 1st in the power rankings. Again, just the best team in the NBA. It is what it is. Not quite as good as last year where we were like 45-8, but we made a couple moves and we're just trying to figure it out. What does it take to win? League leaders, current scoring champion is Luka Doncic. No Pistons. Rebounds is Evan Mobley, Chet Holmgren at 2nd. Assists is LaMelo Ball. No Pistons. Steals is LaMelo Ball. Blocks is Evan Mobley. And focal percentages is Zion Williamson, shooting a tick under 69%. 3-point champion is currently our backup point guard, Sam Higgins. Okay. Cade Cunningham there at 8th. Free throw champion is Kendrick Nunn. Yes, it is. Bradley Beal at 4. Cade Cunningham at 6. Cade Cunningham is having himself a year. Is it good enough to win? I don't know. I feel like we're good enough to win. We have just a whole bunch of superstar, star, whatever you want to call it, talent. But they refuse to win and go past the 2nd round in the regular season. So I'm not even going to get my hopes up. We're probably going to lose in the 1st round this year. Whoop de freaking do. Chet Holmgren is your back-to-back NBA MVP, 21 points, 12 rebounds, unreal shooting splits. Jeff Wallace, Rookie of the Year. Ben Simmons is 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved is Alan Payne. Have yourself a year, fella. Up to 24 points from 15 last year. Wow. Coach of the Year is Mike Stafford once again, and Joseph Jackson looks bald and old. All-NBA first team is Luka, Ja, Giannis, Zion, and Chet Holmgren. Second team is LaMelo, Jalen Suggs, Evan Mobley, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Jokic. Third team is Adrian Griffin Jr., Donovan Mitchell, Paolo Banchero, Scotty Barnes, and Bam Adebayo. On offensive first team is Ben Simmons, Lonzo Ball, Giannis, Jonathan Isaac, Miles Turner. Second team is Davion Mitchell on the Hawks. Interesting. Adrian Griffin, Anthony Davis, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Bam Adebayo. All rookie first team is a whole bunch of people that we don't know. Now, real quickly, let's see what this 76er squad is looking like. It's getting late. Markelle Fultz is back, and he's the starting point guard. You love to see it. 480 overall or higher point guards. It's fine. Team stats wise, how'd we do? Are we worth our dirt, our weight in gold? We are 2nd in scoring behind the Jalen Green-led Rockets. And defensively, we are a little worse, a lot worse, at 17th, giving us a 10.3 point differential, 2nd best in the NBA. Who knows? We've been 1st best for like 5 years, and it hasn't worked out. Maybe this is the answer. Field goal percentages, we're number 1. 3-point percentages, we're number 1. And free throw percentages, we're number 1, averaging an 0.869 percentage. Nice. Go ahead and simulate the plan, and let's look at the league leaders. Scoring champion did go to Luka, no Pistons. Rebounds went to Evan Mobley, Chet Holmgren at 2. Assists went to Darius Garland, no Pistons. Steals is Lonzo Ball. Blocks is Anthony Davis, and field goal percentages is Zion Williamson. 3-point champion is Brevin Farrell. Cade Cunningham down there at 8th. And free throw champion is our man Bradley Beal. Love to see that. Cade Cunningham at 8th as well. Here we are once again taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Now they're a little bit older. I'm okay with them being a lower seed, but they still have Kyrie. They still have Kevin Durant. James Harden down to an 85. Maybe we'll win this time. I mean, we have like, what, 3, 4, 5 90 overalls. Our entire bench is over an 80, and we do sweep somebody going into the second round, our doom round, taking on the Orlando Magic. Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony, Kyle Kuzma, Nikola Jovic, and Wendell Carter Jr., Jonathan Isaac off the bench. Still have Mo Bamba. I mean, everybody at this point is an 80. I need to fix those sliders at some point, but it is what it is. Up 2-0, up 3-0. And there we are, up 4-0. Once again, taking on the Boston Celtics. I do not feel comfortable about this at all. They have Desmond Bane. They still have Peyton Pritchard. They don't. They lost the little white boy. All right. I think maybe we have a chance. Up 1-0. Up 1-1. Up 2-1. 2-2. Going to an important game 3. And you know what? I'm going to simcast this just to see if anything happens because, man, we have been getting schooled by the Celtics, and we have once again getting schooled, but going into the fourth quarter, we have a huge lead, almost up 30 points. Maybe we're going to take this home. 135-110 now, simulating going to the finals for the first time in this entire rebuild, and here we are taking on our rival, number 1 versus number 2, Jalen Green versus Cade Cunningham. Brevin Farrell has a fun name, Devin Vassell, Paolo Blanchero is here, Alperen Şengün, Patrick Williams. Still off the bench is Christian Wood, Kevin Porter Jr., Usman Garuba, and our old friend Aaron Gordon. Good team. We're better. I mean, point guard, better. Shooting guard, arguable push, but I guess Jalen Green can be considered better at this point in their career. Devin Vassell versus Jaden Hardy, better. Paolo Blanchero versus Cade Cunningham, better. Chet Holmgren, MVP versus Alperen Şengün, MVP of the Turkish League, better. And we're down 1-0, 1-1. Down 2-1, down 3-1, and here we go yet again. Do the Pistons have what it takes to win anything ever in their fucking lives? Probably not. We might even not win a single championship in this rebuild, and I'm going to go home sad and crying. Down in the third, going into the fourth, down 8, down 9. Please, please win this game at least. Oh man, I don't know what happened. The PS5 restarted itself. Now we have to beat the Boston Celtics again. Are we even going to make it to the NBA Finals this time, or are the Celtics going to upset us? We blow a 3-2 lead and we lose the game. Oh my God, going into the fourth quarter, barely have a lead of 7, 9, 12. All right, we do clutch out this one just barely. Now, once again, taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves like we were from the start. Spencer Dinwiddie, Devin Booker, Peyton Watson, Miles Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, Alfonso Barboza. Maybe we can beat freaking Timberwolves. Won't that feel like an empty victory? 3-1. 4-1, and the Detroit Pistons do win a championship. Totally legal. Chet Holmgren is your NBA Finals MVP. Totally what happened. Don't even acknowledge that the Rockets were in the finals kicking our asses and actually won this series. It is what it is because this is the Detroit Pistons, and I guess they're the most cursed franchise in the history, and nobody wants to win with them. Because you look at this roster, Jesus, Cade Cunningham, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren. We had Tyrese Halliburton for a time, Bradley Beal, Jaden Hardy, Jaden Hardy, Jaden Ivey, Goat Pokuševski, Sam Higgins. I don't even know who this guy is. I think he's a creative character, but he's a second overall pick in 2023. This guy's the first overall pick in 2023. I mean, relations are lit, and we have our cheerleader Luka Garza still here, and yet this team kind of did everything it could not to win a championship. So you know what? That's just going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.